So inside this box is a pair of sneakers that I've been trying to pick up for months at this point. It's a pair of shoes that I'm super excited about. I've been trying to buy it for retail, but it keeps selling out. I've been considering paying resale for it, but the prices just keep going up and up and up. So I ended up picking it up on Tradeblock, and I cannot wait to unbox it and show it to you guys. What's up, everybody? I'm Seth Fowler, and today I'm unboxing a pair of sneakers that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. First off, huge thank you to Tradeblock. This is a pair of shoes, like I said, that I've just been looking forward to for such a long time, and they made it possible for me to be able to trade one of my pairs of sneakers in order to get this pair of sneakers. So Tradeblock is a really cool new app that allows you to trade sneakers from your collection, both new and used, to other people so you can grab the sneakers that you want without having to pay resale for them, which is seriously really great right now, especially when prices are so ridiculous and it's almost impossible to grab shoes for retail. This makes my life so much easier. So the way that I first heard about Tradeblock is that I actually saw people posting about their trades on the app on Instagram, and it really made me wonder, what sneakers do I have that other people want that I could trade for the sneakers that I really want? I've also started to fill out my closet on the Tradeblock app, so if you guys would maybe like to trade with me, make sure to give me a follow on Tradeblock at Seth Fowler. And one feature that I really love about Tradeblock that they actually just added is sneaker pricing, so you no longer have to guess what a sneaker is worth, so you can actually check the value of your trade against what the other person is trading, so you can decide if you want to add cash or if your trade is worth it. And actually, this new pricing data is provided by Suplex, so it gives you very accurate pricing for whatever size that you're looking for. So for this pair of sneakers, I actually traded it for a pair of Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s that I had, which was a pair of shoes I actually hit on the sneakers app, which is kind of crazy. And actually, let me check the value of the Shadow 2.0s right now. In a size 9, which is the size that I traded. So in a size 9, the Shadow 2.0s that I traded are worth about $228 to $235. Most likely that price will go up as time goes along, but I just didn't really love this pair of sneakers as much as the pair that I traded for. But let me show you guys how easy it is to create a trade on Tradeblock so that you can get rid of some of the sneakers in your collection that are still good sneakers, but you'd rather have something else for them. So for example, let's find a pair of sneakers that I really like. In particular, I think the, let's see, I'm leaning towards the undefeated Kobe 5 Protro Hall of Fame. But before I actually try and make this trade, let me just see what the value of the undefeated Zoom Kobe 5 Protro Hall of Fames is, especially my size 9. So the value of this shoe looks like $269 to $280. That's a little bit less than what I was looking for. I actually have a pair of sneakers in mind that I'm thinking about trading that is worth around, I think, like $800 to $1,000. So I'm gonna try and find a pair of sneakers that's around $800 to $1,000 and trade my pair of sneakers for that pair of sneakers. Another thing is you can actually trade for multiple pairs of sneakers. So actually, come to think of it, maybe I do want to trade for that pair, and I'll just see if I can add on some extra pairs to make up that value difference. So let's do that. Let me go back to the Kobe's, and that'll show me all the different people who are available who have pairs of Kobe's. So in this case, it looks like there's 60 different users who have size 9 Kobe's, which is my size. So you can scroll through all the different people. It looks like the guy on the top actually has multiple pairs, so he might be willing to trade because he's got multiple pairs of them. So let me create a trade, and let me see if I can add, okay, so the undefeated Zoom 5 Kobe's are already added. Let me add some more sneakers that I'm kind of thinking of. Let's add the Amamanye 3s. I love that shoe. So the value of these 3s in my size is size 9 men's, size 10.5 women's is $372 to $382. Let me see if I can add one more on there to kind of sweeten the deal for myself. How much are these Carmines going for? $251 to $260. Let me add the Carmines. So I'm thinking this deal is gonna be a little bit in my favor. So the pair that I'm thinking about trading is my used pair of Jordan 5 Dornbecker samples. So because this shoe is a worn sample, I'm not sure if they're actually gonna have the price for this shoe, but I would guess based on what I paid for it, this shoe was around $1,000, maybe $1,100. Let me go to my page. Let me go to my wish list, actually. So my wish list will have stuff that I'm looking for. So let me go and see if I can find anyone that has the Amamanye 3s, and then see if they have any of the other pairs that I'm looking at. So again, these are going for $372 to $380. So these two people, it looks like they want my kicks. So let me click on this top guy because he has 120 pairs of sneakers. So let's do this. So we added the Amamanyes. Oh man, he has Yeezy 2s. Oof. What's the value on these guys? $7,000. I don't have $7,000. I always wanted the black pair Off-White Prestos. Ooh, I could try and trade for these boys. So the Amamanyes are worth about $380. The Off-White Air Prestos are worth about $970. So I'm gonna try and trade for this guy. with my Dornbeckers and see what he says. So let's click continue. So I'm gonna try and trade my Air Jordan 5 Dornbecker samples for a pair of Amamaniers in a size 9 men's and a pair of off-white Air Prestos in black. Okay, so now I'm gonna send the offer and just see what he says. So while I'm filming this video, hopefully we'll get a response, see what happens. But while this is all happening, I'm also gonna unbox the pair that I already traded for, which I'm super excited to check out in person. I haven't actually seen them in person yet, and I cannot wait to open them. There we go. Oof, look at that. I'm not gonna show you guys, well, fine. There it is. So that's what's inside the big cardboard box. Got some bubble wrap, packing paper, and then the sneaker box itself. Oh man, I've never seen the sneaker box in person. It actually feels a little bit lighter than I thought. Like not the contents of the box, but the box itself. It feels like they used a very thin cardboard on it, which is fine, I guess. So as you guys can see, I grabbed a pair of New Balance Amy Leon Dore, or ALD. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that 100% right, so I'm just gonna call it ALD to be safe. I grabbed a size 9. I traded my Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s for these guys. And let's pop the top on them and see what they look like. I'm so excited. Whew. Okay, so, okay. Inside the box, we've actually got a Tradeblock card that says, "Your new kicks are here. Thank you for being a part of the Tradeblock community. We exist because of passionate people like you, collectors, new and old, whose shared love for sneakers and sneaker culture has created a dynamic and growing community." So at the bottom corner of this card, you've got this little note that says, "This package was closely inspected and authenticated by Tradeblock," and then you've got the signature of the authenticator. So the way the Tradeblock works is that when you trade your sneakers, it goes to Tradeblock first. They authenticate your sneakers just to make sure that they're legit. Obviously, if they're not legit, they're not gonna let you make the trade. And they actually have this really cool 2-factor authentication system. So they have a real person check out the sneakers in hand, and they also have a digital authentication system. So your shoes are pretty much guaranteed to be legit. So inside this box, you've got first the ALD New York extra set of laces, which is cool. And then opening up the paper, ooh, hold up. Yo, they actually send you a Tradeblock block. That's awesome. So it looks like it's laser etched. You got the Tradeblock logo on one side and then Tradeblock laser etched on the other side. It's literally a block. Okay, so whenever you make a trade, you also get a Tradeblock. And with the price of lumber right now, they're probably losing a little bit of money with this. So that's kind of crazy. Okay, but getting to the actual sneaker unboxing itself, here they are. Ooh, the ALD New Balance 550s. This is my first pair of 550s. Wow, these are sick. I think this is also my first New Balance ALD collab. I don't think I've had any pairs yet. Okay, so it comes with another set of laces, as well as the one that I already showed you guys. You've got this lighter cream colored one. It also has this Ortholite tag letting you know that there is an Ortholite foam insole. Okay, so a little bit of history behind these 550s. So 550s were originally designed as basketball sneakers back in the 80s or 90s, I think, probably 80s. And it's a shoe that they stopped making for a while, but they brought back, and I'm really happy that they did because this like super clean retro look is just, it's fire. Actually, come to think of it, another shoe that I really like that's in a similar sort of style to this is the Adidas, oh, okay. Not important, is the Adidas Forum Low. I love that sneaker. This collab in particular, I just really wanted to have. I love the green on this shoe. I love the sort of like cream colored New Balance logo. And the material quality is pretty decent. Like the leather feels good. You've got some mesh around the heel. I don't know what this logo is. I'm assuming it's some sort of like cracked leather or suede or something. Man, I can't wait to rock these. I cannot wait to rock these. So on the tongue, you've got the ALD logo, 550 logo. Same thing on the back, it says ALD New York with a basketball and a Apple logo. Very, very clean. Man, even the outsole looks great. So you've got this dark green heel portion. You've got this light cream color in the middle. You've got this sort of darker gray color and then this like yellowish cream color. Very, very nice. Super easy shoe to rock. You can rock this with pretty much anything. I know I keep saying that, but seriously, I've been wanting a pair of ALD New Balances for a minute. And then on the heel of the shoe, or at least the heel of the right shoe, it says International Friendship Through Basketball. And then on the left shoe, it says ALD New York with that same logo. Really, really, really dig this. Okay, so let's check on that trade. See if we've got any more information as to whether that trade actually happened. It says 18 minutes ago. Dari is still considering the trade. Okay. well, you know what? He honestly might just not like the Dornbecker 5s or the fact that they're worn. So what I'm actually gonna do is trade these Dornbecker 5s to one of you guys on the Tradeblock app. So make sure to give me a follow on the Tradeblock app at Seth Fowler. But I'm gonna be making a trade for these guys before June 11th, and I will be giving away a pair of Apothecary socks with that trade. So if you guys would like to trade me for this pair of sample Air Jordan 5 Dornbeckers, make sure to follow me on Tradeblock at Seth Fowler. So I feel like you guys have a pretty good idea of what I'm looking for based on what I just tried to trade these for. I also have my sneaker wish list, which I'll show you guys right here. Off-White Jordan 5s that I regretted selling. I wish I hadn't sold those. The Amamanye Air Jordan 3s. Any of the ALD 550s. I know I just got this pair, so let me actually delete that one because I already got it. The Travis Scott Air Jordan 6s. Yeezy Foam Runners. The Mocha ones. Again, regret selling it. I'm also open to other trades, so make sure to send me your trade offers on the Tradeblock app. But guys, that pretty much wraps up the video for today. Once again, huge thank you to the Tradeblock app for sponsoring today's video. I'd love to know your thoughts on these ALD New Balance 550s and whether it's a shoe that you guys would trade for on the app. Also, don't forget to download the app and also follow me on Tradeblock at Seth Fowler and maybe trade for a pair of Dornbecker 5 samples, which is a pretty sleek pair of sneakers, I'm not gonna lie. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.